Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Just kidding. I know no one likes Mondays. But, sensitivity a little bit more. But yeah. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well today on this lovely Monday. At least it's wonderful here for me because, I ain't working. But yeah. Gonna be playing some Berserk today. Have never shown this off on the channel before. This is going to be a short stream, probably an hour long, if even. I might do a hard stop at around like 12:30 or maybe 1 o'clock, depending. I'm feeling like still not great, to be honest. Last night actually I ended up feeling a little bit worse, so I'm gonna try to make this a bit of a short stream because I also want to do more of those chill recordings of me unlocking the rest of the characters, Warriors Odyssey 3 Ultimate as well, so I can get that video done out of the way before anything happens. So that is what I'm going to be trying to do. I'll have to probably break that up into 2 freaking videos because that's going to be long. But yeah. I'm ready to do this. I've been wanting to show this off on the channel since I've played the game. Here we are finally playing it. I'm very excited for it. For those who don't know, yes, this is technically a Warriors game. This was made by Omega Force and Koei Tecmo, so it's gonna be a Warriors game, but it's gonna be bloody since it's Berserk. So personally, I've not known much about Berserk. I know Berserk has been like one of those brutal kind of animes and everything like that, but I've never personally like watched it yet. So I thought, I'm assuming the game will tell the story. I'll see how the story is while I'm playing the game. And to be honest, I've been loving it so far. It's been amazing. So that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing a little bit of this. Like I said, probably give it an hour maybe, and then I will probably give a hard stop afterward. But let's just hop right into it. That way I don't waste any of your guys' time, so we can just go in and enjoy it. Never heard of this game. What's it about? So as I said, it's the anime-wise. The guy we're playing as right now, Guts. This guy is the main character of the show and the game. At first starting off as a mercenary, then joining a band of mercenaries, a band of the Hawk, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a hot minute since I played the game, so bear with me on that. But yeah, so basically, he ends up joining a band called the Band of Hawk, which is a mercenary group. They end up becoming actually like very well known as time goes on. They end up getting more prestige and everything, and then they end up basically like growing more and more in that, and then they end up pretty much working under one of the armies. And things seem to be going pretty well at first and everything, and then apparently things go awry. I actually can't remember exactly the reason why everything ended up going awry at the end. If anyone is familiar with Berserk, you are more than welcome to share a novel with me and with everyone else in the chat if need be. I know there is a limitation to how much you can type, but if you want to break off that 200, then you are more than welcome to do so. But yeah, things happen, and then the Band of Hawk actually ends up disbanding. The leader of it actually ends up being like held captive and tortured endlessly to the point of where he is like completely malnourished. The point where he would prefer suicide and all that. And then he also carries around... I'm sorry that it's so bad. Like, I actually legitimately just got out of bed. So if my stuff is not on par with what you're hoping for, I do apologize. I need some demons. I want to see some blood. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some blood. But, yeah, things ended up going bad. They do end up rescuing him and everything like that. And then, basically, hell comes into play. I kid not. Hell basically comes into play. I don't want to spoil it, but, it's a bloody, brutal kind of, like, anime game, so... Warriors game as well. This is, like, I don't mind the gore too much, but, this is what I would wish a Warriors game would basically be like, if I'm gonna be honest. This is how I would, like, more bloodied, more, like, grim and everything. It's war, for God's sakes. Just be prepared. Most of the game, if not every single bit of the game, you are playing as Guts. Like I said, he is the main character of the game and everything, so it makes sense. But there are moments where you can play as other characters here and there, but there's going to be a lot of points where you only play as Guts, so hope you enjoy him. But I get that they're basically just trying to stay true to the anime, so... But yeah, just be prepared that you're going to be playing with Guts a lot. A lot, to be honest. I don't think a mission has gone by where Guts has not been, like, choosable. No, yeah, no, I am dead serious. This game has been so much fun. I mentioned it a couple times off on other streams that like the only thing that has been like kind of like to me was the giant boss fights. When you're going up against people like your sides or like other officers that are like boss fights, those are cool. Those are really fun. Makes them actually look like they're a challenge, and sometimes they are indeed a challenge. It's just the bigger boss fights that are just like, it could have been better. Or it gets actually kind of frustrating from time to time, too. But aside from that, everything else about the game is good. Because you honestly don't run... So far, I think I've only run into those kinds of boss fights 3 times, and I've been playing this game for a hot minute. This is the only game out of Orochi Samurai Warriors Dynasty Warriors franchise that caught my eye. It's very good. I highly recommend if you've not played it. Good storytelling, good gameplay. Again, it's a Warriors game, basically, so you enjoy Warriors games, you'll enjoy this. But like I just said, the only thing that you got to keep an eye out for, or not an eye out for, just got to remember is that this is basically Guts' story, so remember that. So you're going to be playing as him pretty much throughout the entirety of the game. You will get the chance from time to time to play as other characters, but like it's mostly going to be about Guts, so just there is a free mode as well. If you ever feel like you need a break and play with the other characters, there is a free mode for that. So you don't need to worry about that. It's so... Personally, I have been really, really enjoying how it is so far. And basically, so when you go into this mode, which I think is called the Frenzy mode, this is where things go from instead of just bloody, they also get gory. You will not be able to see it here because we're not actually fighting anybody that can shed blood, unfortunately. But yeah, so you'll end up seeing... Like, I think Guts already has a little bit of blood on him and everything. Yeah, so you've already seen he's getting blood on him. That's another really cool detail that I like. I'm telling you, man, their spin-off games are nothing short of good. Like, I will always give that props. What's up, Profar? Sorry I didn't do the individual hellos. Like I said, this is going to be a short stream, so I just wanted to get right into it. Say it's only going to be probably an hour, so keep that in mind. I'm still not feeling all that great, but I did really, really want to push through and, like, do this game. All right, back into Frenzy mode. I don't even know if you can take damage in Frenzy mode, to be honest. I'm keeping it... No, you can't. You can't even take damage in it. All right, let's do this. But yeah, if you're okay with a lot of blood and some gore when you go into Frenzy mode, this is definitely a game for you. If it's something you wish you had in a Warriors game, then yeah, I highly recommend this game. Oh. Ooh. Voice acting, baby. Level 3. F. Oh yeah, and then I ended up basically getting a little fairy friend just recently. Who's the fairy that always like goes around with Link in almost every single game? My dumbass was about to say Mipha, but it's definitely not Mipha. What the fuck? Oh, I've been like accursed. I've been cursed. It is uncommon for a Musou game to have a heavy powerhouse for the main character. Yeah, but I mean, it's not really. It wasn't really their decision, you know. Like this was the anime that. The anime is based around Guts, a heavy set powerhouse, so basically couldn't do anything about it. It's not like they could really change anything because it's not their franchise. Navi, yeah, Navi, that little annoying fuck. I only just now got. I think his name was Puck or whatever. So I can't say anything about him yet, but at least he doesn't have an annoying voice. If he had an annoying, like, Navi voice, then something would be going wrong. But thankfully, he doesn't have an annoying voice at all. I could have sworn there was a move where I can hit, like, multiple times. Hold on. This one? Yep, there it is. That's the move I was trying to get. It's a good one, because as you can see, it staggers them. All right, let me head over here. Get rid of this, strong accursed spirit. Yeah, right now, so far the missions have basically just been me just aimlessly running around trying to get these like demons and hellspawn to like come at me and just attack them. Or I guess I don't know if I'm really trying to make them come at me, I don't remember all that well too much because, like I said, one, because my brain's not really working all that great because side effects still hit me, and actually it's been getting worse than better. I've been actually feeling way worse lately. Yesterday was like, it's not great, but I'm managing. But now it's like, I kid not, it was actually a chore to get out of bed today. But I had no means of canceling since I really, really wanted to play this game badly. I wouldn't really say Attack on Titan is a Musou game, though. I mean, I know it was made by Koei Tecmo and everything, but I would not say that it was like... I would not say that it is a Musou game, you know? It's not. It's nowhere near a Musou game. But yeah, it's not the first game that they've made that has had blood. Did they make Ken's Rage? I didn't even know that. Is this game available for consoles? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I think I saw it on both my Xbox One and PS4. Yeah, I believe it is. I think this was originally a correct me if I'm wrong. I think originally this was a PS3 game, but I think they made it so you can play it on Xbox One and PS4 as well. Yeah, it's on basically everything. Oh yeah, so another fun fact for those who don't know. So the reason why I just showed that to show the importance of the daylight. So the Hellspawn or demons, whatever the hell they're called. Demons, Hellspawn, they're not able to deal with the sunlight. If they do, they will literally burn away. So they are not allowed to have sunlight on them. So that's why we always have stages where we're fighting them in the dark, because that's when they start to hunt guts. Because he has a thing on him, like some kind of like scar or some kind of like emblem on him, on his body somewhere, that makes it so those Hellspawn go to hunt him at night. Is this everything I got? God damn. Okay. But yeah, massively recommend the game. Very good. And they have these cutscenes, very similar to, like, I feel like Dynasty games. Or, no, I'd say more similar to Dynasty or Samurai games. There's a little Navi fuck. I was about to say I turned it on. Yeah, Puck. Also, he's fully nude. I mean, no, he's not. Oh, never mind. He went away. He's a fairy. It's acceptable. Oh yeah. Then there's also these little dialogues and stuff like that during the in-between stuff. Made by Omega Force and KT. I also agree Attack on Titan's not a Musou game. For some reason, people consider it as a Musou game. Yeah, that's where the people consider it that. It's not at all. It is nowhere near a Musou game. Just because it was made by the same devs, it does not mean it's an actual... What is that face? Yeah, just because it was made by the devs, it doesn't mean it classifies as a Musou game. Plain and simple. By no means is Attack on Titan a freaking Musou game. It is not. It will never be considered a Musou game in my eyes. Kill Titans, sure, but the gameplay, like, you can kill a decent amount of Titans, sure. But just because you can kill a decent amount of Titans does not make it a Musou game. It doesn't play like one. It plays in its own special, unique way that I gave Koei Tecmo and Omega Force. Or what? Did Omega Force? Yeah, but did Omega Force do it? Well, regardless, I know Koei Tecmo was one of the devs for it. I give them full props because Attack on Titan, in my opinion, is an amazing game. That's probably one of my favorite Koei Tecmo games. I love the second one as well because you can make a character in it. And play through the first season. I think even second season. First 2 seasons, I think. Actually, no. How many seasons were there with the custom character? I actually do not remember. I think it was only season 1 and 2 of Attack on Titan. Saying Attack on Titan is a Musou game is saying Injustice is a Mortal Kombat game. Yeah, I get that. I do get that to an extent. Like, I can understand why people do say it's a Mortal Kombat game. It plays very similarly to one. But yeah, no, it should not be considered the same thing. I mean, they've even had a crossover game, but like they play very similar. But that's where that's a little bit different because you could say that Injustice and Mortal Kombat are very similar in terms of gameplay. But saying that Attack on Titan is a Musou, it plays nothing like one. Nothing at all. This game, you can consider one. You can even say it's similar like with Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem. Not even just because they have warriors in the name. They play like a warriors game. They play like a Muso game. This game does as well, so that's understandable. But when people, if anyone sees Attack on Titan and actually plays it, it plays nothing like a Muso game. So I don't know where people get that idea at all. I don't think I need to do anything here. I think I got the best horse as well, yeah. Alright, so what do I gotta do here? Defeat conditions. Oh, there's no terms of defeat. Okay, so I guess I just gotta live. I'm also kind of hoping, but at the same time not hoping, that we run into one of those big boss fights that I was talking about. I think I actually had a boss. I think the boss fight was here last time, if I remember. Yeah, I think this is, Oh, we're actually fighting regular guards. Okay, so now you can see the blood and, now you can actually see the blood and guts in this game. Or not guts, but gore, I mean. But I gotta get into frenzy mode first. Alright, well, we're killing people again. But now you can start seeing blood stains end up getting on the floor when you kill people. It's so good. Like I said, I don't need it to be like immensely crazily gory for the Warriors games, like for the Dynasty games, but add some blood to it. Don't be afraid to add some blood, you know? If Dynasty Warriors games end up being an M-rated game, I'm okay with that. I think it'll add more, like, drama. It'll add more, like, realism. If they want to go for realism, put blood in, at least in the game. It doesn't have to have gore. It doesn't. I'm okay with it not being gory. That's perfectly okay. But if there's at least, like, blood splatters like this on the floor, and during, like, people's, like, death scenes where they have blood, where they died in battle, like, that's fine. I want that to happen. I don't know why they're so afraid for making their main franchise. I'm assuming, like, at this point, it's way too late, obviously, because, like, they're on Dynasty Warriors 9, they're on Warriors Odyssey 4, they're on Samurai Warriors 5. Honestly, if they reboot the series, like they are with Samurai Warriors 5, but actually make it to where it's, like, more realistic and more, like, bloody, it's a small feature, so it's not like it'll be anything groundbreaking, but I think it'll be really cool. Like, it'll give more, like, of a dark perspective that I feel like Dynasty Warriors has just not had in a long time. Not ever. I feel like Samurai Warriors the first Samurai Warriors game was the closest they got to, like, a more darker atmosphere for a Warriors game. And they showed that they can do it in this game. They can do it. It's not difficult, but they can do it. Season 1 and 2 with custom character, and then Final Battle DLC extends to Season 3 with no custom character. Yeah, I remember, because your custom character dies in the second season. Which I felt was kind of, like, sucks, but I'm like, alright, well, whatever. I guess I'm dead. I always find it funny when a character in a Muso game is dying, but there's no visible wound or any blood whatsoever. It kind of takes you out of the moment. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm getting at, yeah. Like, you don't feel that. Like, it's just like, well, what did I do to them? It just looks like maybe I scraped them, maybe, because they don't have any blood or anything on them. Maybe I just beat the shit out of them with it and not actually, like, slashed at them. But obviously, a lot of people don't have blunt weapons in that game. They have sharp weapons. Basically, how this is happening right now. Like, how is that possible? How did I kill them? Did I just beat the shit out of them with it and they just survived? Like, what happened? Oh, yeah, I guess I can just... Oh, yeah, so, hang on. So, yeah, now that I'm in frenzy mode, you're probably going to be seeing... Yep, you're going to be seeing more gore. Yeah, some body parts will start going away and everything. See what happens if I do this on regular people. Yeah, you'll start seeing some body parts fall apart and everything. Pretty cool. I like it. The hell you ain't got scratched by an arrow at the start of DW7's mountain jump, but there's no blood at all, not even a scratch. Exactly, it's so boring. Like, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Like, how would you know? I think the only time, like I said, they legitimately showed blood was during the battle with I don't even know what the battle itself was, but I know that it had Simi Moon shoot in the cutscene in DW3, and Simi got scraped by getting grabbed. And Simi got scraped by an arrow that Lu Xun told people to shoot at him with. And you see a drop of blood go down his cheek and everything, but, like, that's it. That's literally it. Like, that's all they get. It's, like, very disappointing. Like, it's, like... it can really add more to the game if they do actually add blood. Like, it's not just because I'm just like, the guy's like, oh, blood, gore, yeah, awesome. But like, no, it actually, like, this is war. This is literally war, and you're not letting people get a full experience of how it is. Like, they don't have to even, like, maybe even just, like, 75% of it, I'll say. The other 25% could be the blood. Like, obviously, they show, like, the war, they show death and everything like that. Yeah, sure, that's fine. That's, like, 50% maybe. But, like, add at least another 25% to it with the blood, and show how bloody war can be. This is one thing that I like about this game. It shows how bloody war can be. The other games don't do that. Attack on Titan. It's bloody. The blood ends up running off for like, at least when you're killing Titans and everything, but aside from that. Oh, it's fighting a demon. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those annoying boss fights. Or is he going to show up right here? Oh, nope, here we go. Here comes demons. Yep. I get to think he's going to pop out like underneath here or something. Is it moving? What is this, quicksand? What is this? This looks disgusting. It's like shit. Love this game. Same. This game's very good. Oh shit, there's a lot of them here. Good lord. Should say it became a damn pincushion like Dian Wei in his death scene, but there's no blood. You could even take one of the more brutal ones, Xiahou Dun, shot in the eye, have blood dripping out. Like, you don't need to show the eye coming out or anything. That's fine. That doesn't have to be too gory. But, like, have blood start dripping down his eye. He got shot in the eye, for God's sakes. Like, it really does show, like, how much more, like, oh, damn, this looks like it really hurt. That's what people need to see. Because unlike Berserk and AOT, Warriors games have larger demographic, just not adults. That's my speculation. Oh, no, yeah, that I do probably, like, I do pretty much agree with you on that, yeah. Especially since the games at this point have been very, like, they've been rated T since the beginning. So it's like, it's nothing, like, that's why I'm just like, I don't see it ever happening. But, like, I'm just saying, I think it would be really cool. Like, reboot the game, reboot Dynasty Warriors, because I think at this point it does need a reboot. I'm sorry, I really do think it needs a reboot. Oh, this civilian's about to die. He's getting his ass whooped over here. But, like, I really do feel like the game just needs a reboot, a hard reboot. If they have to redo characters, just, like... Oh. Okay, I guess I was allowed to do that. Oh, yeah. Also, Guts is a lot more colder, for obvious reasons. Yep. But yeah. Sorry, I ended up going off topic because I noticed the dude was dying. But yeah, I really do feel like how they did with Samurai Warriors. I feel like they need to do a hard reboot on the series. I don't care if they keep the number, to be honest. If they want to say Dynasty Warriors 10, but at least still announce it's a reboot, that's not something I will mind too much at all. If they do that, that's whatever. I don't really care. But yeah, like, maybe even give a warning beforehand, like say like, hey, we're planning on rebooting this whole series. We overfluctuated our roster. The open world was not good. We want to just try to maybe stick with the same formula, but like with the older formula maybe. Maybe add some more stuff to it. Maybe add something new to it and all that kind of stuff. Cut down the roster again. All that kind of stuff. I know people are not happy with a cut down roster, but personally, I'm perfectly okay with it. It's getting oversaturated at this point. The roster does not need to be that big. Add people that only matter, and that's okay if that's some of my favorite characters that were not historically like there. I'm okay with that, honestly. Like if they're gone, they're gone. Like I don't care. Pick with the people that actually matter. Maybe have one that's only focused on, like... No, honestly, they don't even need to do that. They don't need to do it the way that Samurai Warriors is doing, where they only focus on one faction. Just, like... Because the way they did it in 7 was beautiful. The way they did it in 7 was picture perfect, in my opinion. They don't need to stop how they're telling stories, but they do not need to do individual story modes anymore. Unless they make it a very small roster, there is absolutely no reason for them to do a separate story mode. That's just me, though. I thought the separate story modes were terrible. I was never really crazily hot on it to begin with. I wasn't crazy about it in 3. I wasn't crazy about it in 5. Even if they give like their little dialogues and everything beforehand to get a little more in depth with the character and their thoughts and everything, I still didn't really care all that much because nothing really changed. You're just playing the same missions over and over again. If we just go through a run-through of it, I'm perfectly okay with that. Like with how they did in Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8 and 4, I'm okay with that. It'd be fine a reason for there to be replay value, sure, but I don't think they need to do like those individual stories anymore. Especially if they keep these like this gigantic roster for the next game. I'd say just cut down the roster, take out people who don't matter. Xiaoji, Yinping, who I don't even think is actually legitimate of a character. I mean, like in terms of like he's not historically there. Like, and that's the thing too. People complain about it, they're not realistic, like they're not actually like historically supposed to be there, and yet they still love the character. And yet when they mention, maybe one day when they like sometimes when they mention or when other people mention, like content creators mention, like, all right, these characters are the characters that can go because they share nothing of importance for the story, or because they're not historically there. Then those same people end up complaining like, oh, well, why would you get rid of that character? Like, why would you do that? I was like, bro, you were literally the same people who were arguing with me about them not being historically accurate. They shouldn't be in the game. And then when someone finally says that, a content creator who in your guys' opinion, has more of a voice than you, I don't see that personally. I know a lot, like, even if you're not a content creator, I think you still have you still have the same amount of a voice. That's just me, though. Like, when a content creator says it, though, it's like, oh, why would you say that? They're probably going to get rid of that character now in the next game. Like, you all said that too. What are you all arguing? Why are you all upset with me about it? You know? And I'm not even talking about just me. I've noticed also, BroTubes also mentioned it as well. He mentioned that the roster is very oversaturated with Dynasty Warriors. He even mentioned I would not be surprised if they cut down the roster in the next game, like how they did with Samurai Warriors. Like, if they do, they do. I personally just don't give a shit. Yeah, that's literally the Muso community in a nutshell. They'll complain about something, and then when they finally get what they want, they're gonna complain about it again. Like, there's no winning with the Muso community. Those same people who like to whine and complain about, oh, it's not historically accurate, and then when they get rid of those characters, they're just like, oh, why'd you do that? Why would you get rid of those characters? That's stupid of you. And yet, those are the same people who are complaining about being historically accurate. If there's one thing that I've noticed with Dynasty fans, is that they always complain about some things not being historical and that they shouldn't be there at all. And they make fun of that character and all that kind of stuff because they're not historically accurate. And then when they mention, all right, we're not going to bring them in the next game, then they complain about it. When someone else mentions, all right, they shouldn't bring that in the next game, then they start complaining. Like, oh my God, you're cutting down the roster. It's like, yeah, it was with people that you said that aren't necessary. As I said, no winning with the community. No winning at all. Oh, I probably should have saved that. I probably should have saved my frenzy. What's up, Blue's favorite drink? Sorry that you came into me ranting about the Muso community. Also, the Muso, this game is going to suck. Also, the Muso community buys the game anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that. That's the thing. If you are immensely confident that the game's gonna suck, unless you change your tune after, like, before the game comes out, that's one thing. That's perfectly okay. But if you're someone who continuously says the game's gonna suck and that you don't want to get it and then gets it anyway, that's literally on you. That's your stupid-ass fault for doing that in the first place. All right, this is definitely a boss fight in here. There's no way it's not. He's gonna be a big demon, isn't he? Oh, God. I'm not ready for that. Oh, hell. He does not look, like, impressive. Good Lord. He looks hellish. He ugly as fuck. That's you with GW9. What, saying the game's gonna suck but getting it anyway? That's also another thing. If people at least own up to it, like, I'm gonna be that dumbass who still gets it. Because I actually had a lot of people in the community, when I made my honest thoughts on SW5, people were like, I'm gonna be that, you're exactly saying it right. The game probably will suck in my eyes, but I'm still gonna be that stupid dumbass and get the game. I'm like, alright, that's perfect. Hey, you admitted to it at least. That's okay. You're admitting to it. That's the thing, like, when people don't admit to it, that's when I'm just like, bro, really? Come on. I feel like I should have saved the frenzy. Or actually, let me just do this real quick. Get rid of that other health bar quickly. Ooh, that actually didn't do a lot. I still got Frenzy, though. Alright, Count. Don't be annoying here. I didn't do the charge up move. That was dumb on my part. Crossbow! I did like no... Oh, it stunned him, though. Okay, damn. I did not know that. Alright, do a big up charge here. Alright, last stage of the boss fight. I'm all for reboots and cutting the roster when it's necessary. What are they gonna do? Keep adding characters until the roster is 2K characters and they can't afford to make the games anymore? Exactly. That's why I'm perfectly okay with them rebooting and cutting characters. But like, people really don't understand that. There is a thing called oversaturation with the roster. Oh, he didn't know where I was. Okay, so there's moments where he doesn't know where I am and he has to search for me. I just saw he did the whole like Metal Gear Metal Gear Solid. I guess Rising's also one of those. He did like the whole Metal Gear Solid question mark and then like exclamation mark. Oh, he's kicking my ass. Good lord. How do I use these things? I forgot. That button? I don't remember how to use these. I think it's maybe Y. No, it's not Y. Oh no, Y's charge text, idiot. Let me get that special. Yeah, baby. I gotta figure out how to use. Oh, he's stunned again. Okay, perfect. Alright, he should die to this. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Unless there's a second part, and then I'm just like, oh, fuck. How do you use items again? I don't remember. Is it X? No, it's not X. Well, it doesn't matter. I won. I can't do anything. I gotta figure out how to use it. Is it right? You know what? I didn't try right bumper. Maybe it's right bumper. Alright, so that mission's done. That wasn't so bad. Normally those boss fights so far have been really bad. It's RB? Okay. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I played the game. God hand. See, the complaints are somewhat dangerous. Sure, people should be allowed to speak their displeasure. 100%. I completely agree with that. But the devs might see it as, well, they don't like our games in the West. Japanese only from here on out. Yeah, I've mentioned that as well. I think me, and again, I think even GrowTube have mentioned, we wouldn't be surprised if this only stuck to, they stopped going to the West and just stayed in Japan. I mentioned it. He's mentioned it. I think someone else has mentioned it too. I can't remember who exactly, but I know someone else has. I know at least 3 of us have mentioned that, at least in videos. I love the music. What are that crazy fight, and then we're just... Up, up, up. Sorry, my voice is still not good. Like I said, I'm getting worse than better. I actually feel like kind of heated as well, like temperature-wise as well. And that's with, like, the house not being that hot at all. It's actually pretty cool in here. Like, very cool. I pitched the idea of rebooting DW and make it a 3-part games. Then you can have the Ultimate Trilogy edition with all the characters. That's a win-win to me. You can cut roster in each parts, then have a large roster once the Ultimate Trilogy edition is released. That could be a pretty interesting idea. So like early stages, and then like maybe 3 Kingdoms era, and then like over to the Jin Dynasty and everything like that. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Okay, so next question. Where would you begin and where would you end for each of those 3 parts? That's also something I want to know. What kills me is that the Muso community at times, they want more characters and don't understand with more characters comes more clone weapons. Yeah, I will say, like, yeah, they did good with Dynasty Warriors 8, but they ended up going really out of the gate with that, with like some really ridiculous weapons. And I know some people were cool with that. I was okay with some of that. Like, there are a lot of characters, though, that in the game that I really don't like playing as. In Dynasty Warriors 9, yeah, there were clones, but there were actually a lot more enjoyable characters than I actually want to admit. But, yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, there's only so many weapons they can actually eventually end up making. Especially if they go outside the box like they did with DW8. Especially if they're trying to stick more to realistic kind of ways. Then that's one thing. That just means it is going to be more clones. Conversation is too big brain for me, so I'll just listen. You're allowed to poke in. It's nothing too big brain. To be honest, I really feel like I ain't trying to put anybody down. I feel like it's just a common sense thing. It's common sense. That's literally all it is. It's a little bit of thinking. That's it. I ain't coming at anybody. I promise. I ain't coming at anybody. But there are a lot of people who just don't do that. They don't use that sense, and they don't think before they act or speak. Got people telling me DW should add more characters and have individual story mode. So I said, are you mental? No, yeah, I would 100% ask that question as well. I would literally say, are you freaking mental? There's no way, dude. Yells from Rebellion to Chibi. Okay, that's what I assumed the first part would be, so I like that. Southern Jing Campaign to Wuzhong Plains. Okay, another good one. And Simi's Rebellion to Jianye. I like that. I like that, actually, a lot. Like, just say if they did include the next number, like Dynasty Warriors 10, so what would you say? Like, Dynasty Warriors 10, Dynasty Warriors 10-2, because obviously they can't do Extreme Legends anymore, so they would say 10-2. Because that's what they also mentioned. They would do 9-2, not Extreme Legends anymore, because I don't think they're allowed to do Extreme Legends anymore because of copyright stuff. So what would you say, like, if we did go off of, like, saying that they didn't just say, like, it's just Dynasty Warriors. So you would say Dynasty Warriors, like, Dynasty Warriors 10, Dynasty Warriors 10-2, and then Dynasty Warriors 10-3 or something, maybe? And then do, like, an Ultimate Edition or something, and then have all the games in one combo? Another thing that they need to bring back, another thing that I personally think they need to bring back, and I think it can even work with digital, as long as, like, the game itself is maybe on the same, is at least it's on the console, or even the PC or whatever. As long as you can detect that that game on on that device, be able to do what they did back in Dynasty Warriors 3 through 5, which was allowing you to combine Extreme Legends and the base game. That could be your Ultimate Edition right there. You wouldn't even technically need an Ultimate Edition. I mean, they do it, yeah, but they'd still do, yeah, like Complete Edition or Ultimate Edition, yeah. Like, they could still make that edition, of course, 100%. If it's just someone who wants to wait until the entirety of the game is all done, go for it. But, you could even just, like, combine the three like they did with the old games. Just make sure, like, even if it's digital, make sure, like, that file of the game is, like, still at least on that same device. Have it detected or something like that. Because they do that. Like, especially when you find, like... Because in other games, not even just, like, Warriors games, in other games, they've mentioned, like... Let's take Xenoverse, for instance. They've detected, like, that you've played Xenoverse before on this same device, and then they carry over your character from the first game over to the second game because they carried over the game and its save file. So, like, or maybe at least just the save file. So, like, it's possible to do that. And if it's disc, if you want to do physical, then just, like, pop in the game. Pop in the game, have them do it. I feel like it'd be a little bit more difficult since it doesn't work like PS2 nowadays, so... Am I feeling better? Honestly, no. I'm feeling actually worse. I'm not even, like, trying to kid. Very rough night, and it made me feel way worse. Like, I actually do not feel much better. I actually, like, yesterday, I was, like, I felt like... I think the only reason why I'm sounding better is because I'm sounding passionate right now, because this is just how I'm feeling about things in terms of, like, the community and everything. But, yeah, I'm feeling, like... My body temperature went up more. I feel like I'm about to maybe break out in a sweat. Like, I'm still actually feeling kind of dazed. I got a small headache going on right now. It actually was a massive chore to get out of bed today. Like, there's a lot of shit going on. Yeah, that's the thing. If I'm occupied, I feel like I sound better as people. That's the thing. Like, if I'm occupied, I sound better. But if I wasn't doing this and I wasn't occupied with anything, I would probably... You would probably be like, damn, you look like shit. Or sound like shit. This is just me trying to talk in my streamer voice, basically. Didn't they do that with Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate? They released Ultimate Expansion to the base game. That's true, too. Just making an expansion. That's a big DLC. But to be fair, they've done a big DLC expansion like that with Final Battle with Attack on Titan. So it's a possibility for that to happen. I'd say just do that. Make it an expansion. Maybe, like, give us a year of one game, give us a year of the next one, maybe even 2 years if that's how long it takes, because that is a lot to do. Like, yeah, it can be cut down, and it gets cut down from the stories and everything, but, like, that's still adding new characters and all that, so, like, it's still a lot to do. This is just a pet peeve of mine. Summer Warriors 5 not even out yet. People already taking about a new Warriors Orochi game. Like, bro, what the fuck? Calm down. Let this game come out and enjoy it. Yeah, people really like to jump the gun and be like, all right, so where's the next game? Like, bro, dude, relax. No, I think it's just side effects. It's really just side effects from the vaccine. Like, this first one, I was fine. I was perfectly fine. I didn't get hit by anything. I got a sore arm, sure, wore off. Honestly, the soreness is actually going away, but everything else, I still feel horrible. I feel horrible. Like, I don't think I'm going to make it to work tomorrow. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to do this because I was very passionate about playing Berserk because I really wanted to. Give my thoughts on the game and give my thoughts on, like, how it could make me, like, how this could be good inspiration for maybe, like, a brand new Warriors game of their own. Maybe, like, or even a reboot of one of the Warriors games. But I'm definitely excited to see what happens towards Odachi 5. But we got SW5, Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, and realistically, probably Dynasty Warriors 10. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot going to happen before Warriors Odachi 5 even happens. We just got Ultimate. I'm sorry, we just got Ultimate, like, what, last year? Or 2 years ago? How long ago has it been since Ultimate? Was it 2 years ago, 2019? Or was that when, like, 4 came out? No, Odachi 4 came out, 2018, at the end of the year, right? And then the year after that, Ultimate came out, right? So that came out in 2019, I think? Like, we technically still, we just got Odachi 4 Ultimate, bro. I get it. The game wasn't all that great. I will be the first to admit as well, the game wasn't all that great, but... All right, I gotta actually, like, focus on the objective. I think these guys are just gonna keep spawning in. Dude, take it chilled, take it easy. Oh, it came out in February of 2020, really? Oh, wow, I thought it came out, like, around the same time as the base game did, but, like, in 2019. So we got it last year. We got Ultimate last year. And people are already clamoring for another one. Like, people really don't understand what it takes to make a game. I'm sorry. There's so many people who, like, people really just don't understand, like, how long of a process it is to make a game. Depending on how in-depth you go with, like, its development and, like, what kind of, like, features and, like, how like, mechanics and everything run, like, people really don't understand how long it takes. Like, indie developers, that's one thing they can do it is, like, most of the time indie games are really not all that, like, crazily, like, hard to make. Like, they're challenging to make, don't get me wrong on that. Like, they're challenging to make, even independent devs, because they normally just work on it by themselves or maybe with another person. That's one thing. But the games are normally like, boop, they're done because they use, like, basic assets of the game. But, like, with these kinds of games, they take time. They take, even when they reuse assets, it still takes time. And I really do feel like people just don't understand that. Granted, back in the PS2 era, Koei was pumping out Musou games constantly. Not saying they should these days, but probably cultivated that idea. I feel like personally, because, like, they didn't have as, like, big specs and everything as, like, the newer gen consoles do. That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like it's even, like, longer and more difficult to make a game nowadays because, like, they're using higher specs. They got, like, even more advanced technology and everything. Sometimes maybe some things they're not used to. And they're trying to make it so they can also work with 2 different gen consoles, like PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. Like, they're trying to also make it so it works for each of those consoles. Like, there's a lot to consider in that. There's a lot. It's been way more advanced in that kind of stuff than it has back in the day. Ultimate 4 Ultimate's a decent game, but I still call it Samurai Warriors Orochi Ultimate because Samurai voices poop on the entire roster, even with the patch that helps most roster cut. Yeah, that's the thing. Their games are harder to make. They cost more. So it takes more time. People gotta understand that. That's why the games have been, like, taking longer to make. They're getting more expensive. They're getting more fancier. They're getting prettier. They're getting more in depth with the mechanics and everything. Like, a lot of people just don't, like, I really just feel like they don't understand how long and hard it is to make a video game. For someone that has actually helped in a college class, mind you, which was pretty kick-ass. First, I ended up making a small little game where you just had, like, to put make bounce physics and everything like that, which was pretty cool, actually. Make bounce physics for a ball and to get into a hoop. I was like, all right, pretty time consuming, but ended up making it happen. But then there was another one we actually ended up making a smaller, like a little bit bigger project with other people, and that actually took a decent amount of time. They gave us a window to do it, and we did it. Unfortunately, can't ever show it, unfortunately, because it was only a college thing. But it was cool, dude. It was cool. But what I'm getting at is it takes time, and that's what people don't understand. It takes time. It takes money. And as the games get more and more fancy and more newer, it's going to take more money. It's going to take more time, more effort. People don't get that. Unless you're literally working on the game endlessly, or it's taking like an 8-year window. I probably just shat on Cyberpunk there, but it is a good example. If that ends up happening like that, then that's bad news for them. They clearly didn't do anything good. Who dat? He's got white armor, which looks like Griffith. Oh, never mind. My hopes up for a second there. I saw a white cloak and I was like, "What is that freaking Griffith?" I thought he was evil now. You keep telling me I don't know anything about game development by people from the community. Guess what? So does everyone else in the community. I don't pretend that I know about game devs. Yeah, I know a little bit at least. I have knowledge because I've done parts where I've done like small and big projects here and there for like what you would consider indie games. So I know about game development at least. I took classes on it. Very, very fun, by the way. Very fun. I'm still one day considering doing it. Cake bricks. Pay attention more to the pain than you would be willing to tell you what it takes to make a game. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, I think I decapitated someone's head. Or maybe it was just their helmet. Okay. I was about to say, god damn. Oh, alright, I guess I got a bolt. But first, I'm gonna kill some people. Yeah, I'll say at least, unless you actually have, like, knowledge, like, actual, like, knowledge, like, legitimate knowledge, and have also experienced it, I'm not gonna take your word for anything, to be honest. I'm gonna take your word, not even with a grain of salt. I'm just not gonna take your word for it. Because a lot of times when people try to argue that shit, dude, they fall flat on their arguments. They fall so flat. You just hit them with the knowledge, and then they're just like, oh, whatever. I still think I'm right. I was like, yeah, I thought so. Can't even say anything, dumbass. Stupid idiot. I think I'm losing my voice more as I talk. What if I just scream it away? Do you think if I just scream away my bad voice, everything will be good? It's getting worse as I keep talking. Farnice. Is that her name? Farnice or Farnice? I forgot how to block. Ain't gonna lie. Hey, Slash, it did absolutely nothing for you, you dork. God, Guts is so much fun, dude. I'm glad, like, that's what makes it, like, okay for me to only play as one character. Like I said, for anyone who just got here, in this game, you literally mostly just play as Guts. There are moments where you can play as other characters. There is a free mode as well if you ever want to take a break from Guts and play as someone else. But yeah, dude. They made Guts very fun in this game. Like, I'm not normally crazy about using these slow powerhouses, but, like, they made them fun as fuck, dude. I love it. I'm killing the Holy Knights. I didn't realize I was playing 7 Deadly Sins now. People like to argue just for sake of arguing because they want to sound smart on the internet. Pretty much, yeah. God damn, I gotta fight all 4 of those guys? Well, I guess technically only 2. Oh, are we doing this? Oh, we're in a cutscene. I guess I'm not doing it. Why am I getting attacked? Why is this happening? What happened? Did I get choked out or something? What happened? Oh, they wrapped me up. Yes. Also, I love Guts' voice in this game. Very good. If you mostly play as him, then he better be fun. Good point. Yep, that's true. If you do not have fun with Guts, you're probably not going to enjoy this game. Oh yeah, I forgot I can like actually like hit that. Yeah, it actually has an interactive loading screen. Probably do one more battle after this and I'll call it. Like I said, I want this to be a short stream. I want to relax and get those other unlocks done in Warriors Odyssey 3. The game's finally done. Yeah, I haven't even played free mode. I've been doing strictly the story. I've not played free mode once yet. Okay, that laugh was very weird. I don't like how her angry face keeps poking in and out. You see like in between her eyes? That looks very weird. Just stay or leave. Quit pulsating back in. When do you get the Berserk armor? Someone on the community telling me I don't need to be humble towards people because I already know enough. What? Are you whipping me? Am I streaming again later today? Probably not. No, I'm probably going to just take a day to rest. I need it. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but it's going to be for Resident Evil. Whether or not what time, I don't know. Will either be in the morning at this point, or whenever Bot normally streams on a Tuesday, or it'll be the same time as last time, around like 6 something. I'll just have to wait and see what's going on for tomorrow for me. Guts. To be honest, I feel like it'll be easier since it's going to be a collab kind of thing. Regardless of how I feel tomorrow, it'll be easier because I'm like going to be able to like share the energy. I won't have to exert as much, in my opinion. That's the good thing about doing collabs every now and then, is just like you don't have to exert yourself as much. When you're by yourself, you have to like keep going constantly and everything like that and talk constantly. At least that's what people normally say, and that's how I normally feel too. Fairy dust has been added to your items. Cool, dude. That was longer than I thought, though. Did I sneak in? What's happening here? Sleepless Knights wear Guts down, resulting in him being captured by the Holy Iron Chain Knights. The night the monsters will run while looms near. Guts takes Farnese, I'm assuming that's how you say the name, hostage in an attempt to escape. Alright, we'll do this one and then we'll call it. Yeah, Eva Marie's back and we still haven't seen a single thing about, what's his face? What's his face? Keith Lee. I want Keith Lee back. Can I wait for Samurai Warriors 5? And the great thing is, if you don't like that weapon, you can switch it. Yeah, that's another thing, too. That's actually... I'm kind of like, that they brought that feature into Samurai Warriors as well, but at the same time, it's like, alright, I mean, if you don't like something, just change the weapon, I guess. I guess that's a good... I guess in a way, that's a good thing. But this stage kind of giving me, like, Guan Yu's Escape vibes right now. Oh, dear God. Looking back at the stream and I just heard her see, oh dear God. This reminds me of The Rock doing that with oh dear God. My name's Billy. Wait, did I take her hostage? Oh, there she is. Oh my God, I thought she was naked. I was about to just like completely censor her out. I was like, all right, bad scene, bad mission. I think she has clothes on. Does she? Oh, no, she does not. All right, okay, she does not have a shirt for apparent reasons. I don't know why. This shirtless bitch is mine. Bob, but my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is. Probably one of my favorite segments from The Rock. I'm sorry, that man was like energy and entertainment incarnate. I was thinking it was like the freaking Dolphin emulator shit. I was thinking it was like the Pro Controller controls for a second. I saw A and I was like, oh, it's B. God damn it. Damn it, I just wasted that. I mean, I'll get it back, but damn it. How do I do that? Do I have to go over here? Military girls gone wild. How do I get up there? What? Maybe, oh, maybe I have to just go around. Oh, yeah, I'm just dumb. Okay. The horse, dude, relax. Can I do it while on the horse? There's my answer. No. No, bad demons. Bad demonic people. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? This is what I deal with 24/7, you blonde, topless bitch. Why are you topless, bro? Sub count does not matter. Opinions are opinions. Everyone's allowed to have it. I'm beating these asses right now. Why am I checking this? Oh, you're right. I forgot about this. Okay. I completely forgot about these. Yeah. All right, so defeat all cursed spirits and stronger cursed spirits with the time limit. Defeat Serpico. What's the time limit? Oh, what's the time limit? Okay, so I guess I could just leave then. I guess I could just head over to the next area. Unless it's saying I have to kill every single person here. Is it saying I have to kill all these soldiers too? Or are they just going to keep spawning in? There's a good way to find out here. I don't have the move yet. Never mind, I'm dumb. What's up, Shizadu? Okay, I think they just keep spawning, so I'm just gonna move. Does he have a health bar? He should not have a health bar. I can't even defend herself. Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah, can I use like a bow? Get out of here, you nude fuck. Yeah, there we go. I didn't know if that would like hurt me, so I wanted to shoot it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving. I love that wall of just like souls. Aha ha ha. Aha. Aha. Oh man, that's crazy. A whole ass Hikari in the middle of the screen. I'm gonna wait till the gameplay's done. Or the gameplay's back up. I'm not risking it. I'm assuming I think they've actually have been like blurring her out and everything, so I think I should be fine, but still. No. No. Hey, I lighted the noob, that's what. Oh dear God. You're doing terrible. Nope, 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 nope. And the cutscene, goddamn. Ooh. Yeah, Hikari's saving us right now. Oh no, it's this scene! Oh man, that's wild. That is absolutely wild. Oh God. Oh dear God. I'm not showing that. I'm not showing that. I'm not gonna show that. Is it over? Oh, sweet baby Jesus, they didn't show it. I was warned about that. At least you can still hear it. God damn, that would have been horrible. Oh my God, that almost did it. Ali, I'm assuming that was the scene right there. That one you warned me about last night. Oh, wait, I gotta click back on the game. Oh, dear God. Oh my God, the horse. Where the hell even is she? Oh, thank God they didn't show all of that. That was it? Ah, good. Well, at least the worst is over. Yo, get the fuck off of her. Oh, sorry. Cursor's still in the middle. Bro, you gotta calm down, game. This game's too horny. Alright, she's not showing much. I think I'll be okay. Just don't turn around and don't hide your arms. Oh, she got marks on her. Good lord. They've been very risky with these freaking shots, but thankfully it's not shown anything. I just didn't want to risk it. But yeah, so far the game has not shown anything. They're like, maybe if people actually want to be able to see this game on the internet, we might have to make sure some things are censored. I think there was one part that wasn't censored, though. I need, like, a lewd... Like a lewd thing pops up every now and then. Like, have it on the ready, you know? Hold on, I got an idea. Yeah, this is where Invert's art's gonna come in handy. E. Where's her hair is just covering. Okay. Sure. We'll do that. How big's the picture? I need to edit that picture just a tad bit now. Yeah, why is Guts literally just letting this happen right now? Unless it's like inside her head or something. Oh, she wants to get banged. No, let's not complain about the gravity. Let's not. Not complain about that gravity. Okay, let me put that back in place. By the way, if anything ever bad happens, boosh. Haru is not happy with you. I was in the middle of my combo still, thank God. Get the fuck away from her! Doing that actually just hurt my throat a lot more. I should not do that. Where the hell did she go? Stop running away. I gotta slash around you. You better back the fuck off this girl. Oh, dear God. Seriously, quit wandering around like an idiot. There we go. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still not doing a great job for her, though. Until dawn, you bitch. Woo, but it didn't work right now. And I got hurt. And they killed me. Yo, the horny horse is back. No. Yeah, she's getting obliterated, not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, horny horse is still here. No horny. No horny. No horny. Yeah, you think maybe go into a corner or something? Nah. Jesus Christ. Alright, no cell, don't grunt either. Back the frick away from her. God, that horny horse is back again. This horse is so horny. Yo, back the fuck off of her. I mean, I think that's just how they implemented it to make it harder for you. Oh, she got her health back. She was at half health earlier. Okay. I guess over time she gets health back, maybe? That was just pity. Probably pity. I'll take the pity. Get out of here, you horny horse. But no horny. No horny allowed. No horny horse. We do not accept horny here. I mean, yeah, we're not allowed to trust the Koei Tecmo AI, but at the same time, you know, it's like, it can't be helped. At least with this mission. I'll try to move the camera around. And Gus has scarred another person. The horny free zone. Oh, am I actually about to fight him? Alright, bet. I'll just kill you then. I see that we still got a Cursed Spirits lurking around. Alright. This is what I mean as well by, kind of like boss fights. Basically, most of the time they'll have like three or two stages of it. This is technically kind of like, it's mostly just an officer fight, but it's also technically classified as a boss fight. Because they have different stages and everything. Alright, block this then, beach. Good block, loser. Come here. I ain't done with you. I'm gonna stab you. Oh shit, that worked. Good fight. Yeah, Berserk. I'll take that. Serpico. Oh, okay. Man, don't tell me this guy just didn't try. I kicked his ass. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about the hand cannon. Yeah. I keep forgetting those things are a thing. Alright, there you go. Mission complete. You didn't hop on your Dragon Slayer? Oh god. Oh, we're getting another one? This is the hub. Oh. New. それは疫病に滅びゆく村々であり、軍隊に蹂躙される国だった。それは親子のムクロであり、隣人のムクロだった。それぞれのそれはあらゆるものであったが、ただ一つの意であった。Oh, it's her. I forgot about her. それぞれの夜、人々は同じ世界を覆い尽くす真の闇の中にいた。そして混沌の中、彼らは刮目した。無明の闇を切り裂き、血染められた大地に舞い降りる光り輝く一羽の鷹を。彼らは直感した。それは求めし者であると。Hey, that guy. Hi. My voice. Voice is still not working. Hey, Griffith? It sounds like Griffith. Oh, doesn't look like it was a dream, buddy. Looks like your horn's still gone. Is that Griffith? It sounded like him, and it was a white shining hawk, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure that meant it was Griffith. Oh, wait. Ultimate attack. Oh. Ah, I see she is, still in her own little weird mind right now. It looks good with long hair. By the way, I'm pretty sure that's Guts and Casca's kid. I think. Or was it Griffiths? Screen looking more fun than DW9 as a whole. Okay, so that was Griffith, okay. I can't remember. Did they say this was Guts' kid? Or was this like Griffith and Casca's kid? I know he technically, you know, boom chicka boom boomed her as well. Oh. Alright. Ah, there we go. Oh, White Hawk flew by. Oh, would you look at that? A White Hawk looking over us. Oh, we got all the objectives there. Nice. Oh, that is Guts' baby. Okay. Yeah, so that's, it's Casca and Guts' kid, and I think Griffith was the one that defiled the kid. By defiling Casca, so. In a way, isn't it a threesome child? Isn't it technically a threesome child? I know, I know Guts and her boom chicka boom boomed, but I think, kind of, and then Griffith kind of did it as well without the consent part. Nah, y'all know who the dad is. Y'all just fucking lying to me. All right, everyone, but I think that'll be a good stopping point there. Like I said, I only wanted to stream for an hour today, and I actually streamed a little bit longer than I wanted to. So, yeah, everybody, thank you very much. This was a fun little stream to do. It was nice to finally introduce Berserk into the channel and everything. Hopefully I don't get flagged or anything for it. I think I'll be okay. I don't think they showed anything actually that bad or risky. And the only thing I think I showed that was shown slightly risky was the horse, but I think I already cut that whole thing out, so I think we're good to go on that part. But, yeah. Apparently this game is actually way more careful than I thought it was, so that's good at least. But yeah, everyone, thank you again. I'm sorry that it was such a short stream. I'm just not at 100% right now. I'm going to try to rest up as much as I can so I can be at 100% tomorrow and everything. I don't see that happening personally because I feel like I'm getting worse than better. But yeah. Again, everyone, thank you very much. Hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. And I'll be sure to see you all in the next one. Farewell.